Yo, what's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Michael Zeely. How you doing, Zeely?
Pretty good. Glad to be here.
Yeah. You know what time it is?
11:58.
Yes, which means that it is just a
2
mere
minutes away.
yes from Silver Tempest.
This is
Uh-oh, I'm hearing an echo. Hold on. Where is that coming from? It's midnight. Why is this happening? Do you have it up on your phone?
I do.
I'm like, bro, because it's not on my computer. I know it's late, but like, we are just minutes away from Silver Tempest. Zeely and I are going to be opening build and battle kits of the newest Pokemon trading card game set, building 40 card decks and playing 4 prize games against one another. Zeely, what are you most excited about from the set?
I really like the Lugia card. We played with it on Tuesday. It felt really powerful. I always like cards that search your deck for things and accelerate them. So I love the Archeops with it. Lugia is also one of my favorite Pokemon. It's a Gen 2 classic. You know me very well. I'm not a big fan of Gen 1. So Gen 2 is like where I started, and one of the really generations I like the most. So Lugia is sick. Love him. The Curly is really good in GLC, so I'm glad they made that a promo. And then there's a few other things in there. The Regidrago and the Regieleki were pretty fun too, and I like them as new Pokemon.
For sure. I'm really excited about the Curlia promo and the fact that we got Curlia as a promo. Having those middle evolutions as promo cards, I feel like is really cool. Getting to see some emphasis put on Pokemon that have a final evolution still, right? Like Flaffy before it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that they're finally giving those other Pokemon time to shine.
Yeah.
Because there's some Pokemon that, like Magnemite got a hollow in Neo.
Yeah.
Mischievous got some hollows, whereas then like Flaffy and Curlia never got any because they came out with their evolution at the same time. So it's nice that they finally get some time to shine in their own cards to really show off their own potential.
Exactly. Just spread love in the franchise. I mean, you can. It seems like certain Pokemon get all the love. I'm not, going to name names. Charizard. Okay. Charizard certainly gets a lot of cards, a lot of holographic cards, a lot of special prints. I just got a new box. Zelia and I were joking about, like, y'all remember the Pokemon craze that happened at the start of the pandemic, right?
Oh yeah, who could forget that?
I mean, it was something. You remember those Champions Pathlete trainer boxes and how crazy it was over this? Imagine if this collector's set box, Charizard box or whatever, came out at that time, right?
Oh yeah, we've gotten calls, like 50 calls a day, people just asking about it.
There would have been literal fights, I think. Like
It would have been
the
fun
store.
to watch on
Yeah.
the other end of it.
But yeah, so Lugia also a very popular card, very popular Pokemon, gets a lot of love. Darkrai gets a lot of love in the Pokemon TCG. I like seeing Pokemon like Gardevoir does get a lot of love, but Curlia, okay. This is probably the coolest Curlia card ever printed.
And probably the only one we will ever get.
Exactly. So that's cool. Yeah, Oranguru oddly gets a lot of love in the Pokemon TCG. But anyways, I'm wasting time. It's 12:02 a.m. That means it's game time. Time to open some Silver Tempest. So we're going to do our own special pre-release here where we each open a build and battle kit, and then we are going to add 2 more packs to the build and battle kit to build our decks. Why?
Because we can.
Because we can. Yeah, house rules. I make the rules, and no one's going to tell me otherwise. So one of the benefits of, I guess, streamer privilege. Let's get into it and see what we can do. So, Zeely, would you like to open first? Or I could open first?
I usually open first, so I'll let you have the honors this time.
Oh, yes. Let's go, dude. So, let's see. What camera's mine? I'm over here. Good stuff. All right, Gengar. You did us good. You get to sit over there now. This is going to be my kit. My very first booster packs of Silver Tempest. And we're going to open this booster box as well so that we can get our bonus packs ready to go for the opening. So there we go. Take a look at that beautiful booster display. Ta-da! We've got... Wow, I feel like I haven't even seen these pack arts yet. This is pretty dope. We've got the Alolan Vulpix there, the Regieleki, Regidrago, and of course, Lugia. That looks pretty slick. Definitely like the theme of this set. It's very cool, kind of snowy, icy looking. Just in time for the holidays, am I right? Isn't it crazy to think that some people, like, holiday season doesn't mean snow?
Yeah, I was thinking about that because in the southern hemisphere, it's like summer over there.
I know.
So they just be having Christmas with like 90 degrees.
In shorts and stuff. Yeah, that's wild.
I wish that were me.
I don't. I like snow. Anyways, building battle kit. Let's do this. I honestly would be stoked with any of the promo cards. They're all cool. I know I'm saying that, but there's probably one that I think is less cool than the others.
I think I know what one that one is.
This one.
Yep.
Oh, well. Sunflora. Okay. I was like, dang, you could open Archeops, you could open Kirlia, you could open Rapidash, and then there's Sunflora. Okay, that's fine. I've defeated you in our last pre-release. So I need a layup this time. I think so. Yeah. That's fine. Anyways, look how happy this Sunflora looks. I'm sorry I said those things. I'm judging a book by its cover. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Zeely. I have no idea what this attack does. I haven't read it, so we'll give it a chance. All right, Bright Beam. For 2 colorless energy, you may discard up to 3 energy cards from your hand. This attack does 70 more damage for each card.
It seems pretty good for pre-release format.
90 hit points.
I keep looking at the centering on that.
I know. Yeah, terrible centering. Yep, that is not centered, but this is what we've come to expect.
So I have seen a few of the kits being opened before, and from all of them I've seen, they've had Archeops in all of them, except I have not seen the Sunflora yet. So I'm excited to see what comes in that. I'm
excited to see if I can open this thing with my recently clipped fingernails.
Yep, I'm also in the same boat.
Yep. All right. This is the content right here, folks. Here we go. Yep. Almost. Any minute now. Don't make me bust out the keys, bro. It's embarrassing if I have to bust out the keys.
Isn't there a little pull tab on
there? There is, but I ruined it already. All right, here we go. I've got it. I've got a lead right here. And we're in there. Ta-da! Boom. All right. There's our not very centered Sunflora, but look how happy that Sunflora is. Very cool. And, of course, our kit comes with a bunch of energy. Looks like I've got some Psychic Energy, a Treasure Energy, which if you take it as a face-down prize card, right, that's you could attach it to somebody. That's kind of fun. Raihan, so some energy acceleration. Fog Crystal, more Psychic Energy. Yo, we got the Kirlias. Okay. 3 Ralts, 2 Kirlia, and 2 Gardevoir. I like that a lot. That's sick. We've got a Capturing Aroma, which is a nice consistency card. Flip a coin. If heads, you get a evolution Pokemon. If tails, you get a basic Pokemon. Fog Crystals. Oh, I get to play my boy, Wallace. Yes. Draw 3 cards and your opponent can draw. I love Wallace. You're helping everybody out.
He's nice.
Yeah, I draw cards. You draw cards. We all draw cards. What's not to like about that? Bunch of Sunkerns, more Sunfloras, Clara, Gloria, Escape Rope. That's a cool card for a pre-release, I think.
Oh, I think so too. I mean, just seeing what you've gotten already, it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Cynthia's Ambition, Arezu, Bugcatcher, Raihan, and a V-Star marker just in case you get a little lucky. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, cool. Let's get to the booster pack opening. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize the Sunflora's got like no top, dude. No. Why my dude Sunflora ain't got no top border? Okay, here we go. Let's do 4 booster packs, and then I'm going to sweeten it up with 2 more booster packs from the box. So we got 6 booster packs to build our deck. 40-card deck, playing 4 prize games, pre-release rules. We've got Rufflet, Fennekin, Durant, Amoga. I like this Amoga. Search your deck for an item card, reveal it, put it into your hand. Free retreat, 70 hit points, colorless energy requirement. It's a big thumbs up from me. Beldum, Ariados, and Metagross. Metagross is my holo rare. If you draw this Pokemon as your top deck, you can bench it and draw 3 cards. That's kind of cool. So, if you're lucky, you could get it into play instantly. And then Ariados is something about V-Stars, which we probably won't use. Claydol can accelerate fighting energy into play if you have no supporters in your discard pile, which is not very likely. And we've got an Arkin, but there is no Archeops in my kit. So that is not going to help us any. Next pack. We've got Alligem, Afungus Amoongus, Relicanth. You can put fossils back into your deck. Sandygast. Sandygast is such a nice Pokemon.
He's nice. I like
know.
him. He's from Alola, right?
I think so. Yeah. Look, you can see straight through him. Isn't that kind of crazy? It's like, where's his organs at? Kind of like around his... Yeah.
I think it's a ghost.
You're right. That is a ghost. Solosis. And another Gardevoir. Let's go. Yo, this Gardevoir is a non-holo rare.
Oh, that's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, I would have expected this to be a holo rare, I think, from the set. So that's cool. It's a non-holo rare. I think there is a trainer gallery version of this, though.
With Diantha.
Diantha on it? Yeah, something like that. Dracloak and Lantern. Very nice. Definitely don't mind another Guardy. That's awesome. If I could pull another Curlia, then we're really in there. That's such a nice, handsome Whalmer. I mean, what a nice lad. He's cool. Dratini. Phoebus. It's got the Ascension attack. Fampy. Litten, I feel like I got something in this pack. I don't know, bro. Oh, yeah. Friends and Galar. Check that out. That's going straight into my deck for sure. That's a sick card. I can't believe this card is, in the set. I didn't know this was going to be here.
Yeah, because they made a Friends and Alola card, and we never got that over here.
Yo, that's so sick. This is an insane card. I mean, it's centered, guys. Holy smokes. This is beautiful. It's centered. This is nuts. Wow, that's a beautiful card. I really, really like this card a lot. This is awesome. Yeah, I'm super amped about this pull. That's awesome. Yeah, fantastic. Cabalion. I'm going to put that. Sheesh, yeah, we could put. It's actually going to go into my deck, and I know I'm playing in the Dragon Shield Clear Reds today, so. That card, in Japan, that card is worth a ton. I know.
I think it's like $150 or something like that.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's going straight into my deck. I do love the clear reds. I wouldn't use these for tournament play because they are, transparent on the back. So if your cards have any imperfections, they could be marked. But for casual play, these are my favorite sleeves. So whenever I'm doing casual pre-release stuff, these are always my go-to. I think they look really slick. So definitely love those clear reds. We'll sleeve it up in that. See what else we got. Duosion. Yo, the new Wailord. This guy is a monster in Gym Leader Challenge format. 200 hit points and the jumbo-sized ability, which makes it take 30 less damage from attacks. Absolutely nuts. So if you had some way to power this thing up in Gym Leader Challenge form, or in obviously there are ways to power it up in Gym Leader Challenge format, but if you had some way to power it up in pre-release format, I mean, it can do 240 damage.
I can't believe he's only an uncommon.
Isn't that wow? Yeah, that's an uncommon card right there. Uncommon Wailord. This thing is going to be an absolute terror in Gym Leader Challenge format, and it's an uncommon card. This is this is nuts. I love it though.
They print new Pokemon whenever they start pushing the old ones back into the uncommon slots. Like Virizion and Zoroark are getting uncommons now.
Yeah, that's true. That's sick. Love that. I am a huge fan of this Wailord. Such a cool card. And then we've got a Ninetales as well. Very cool. 3 more packs. Spinarak. Another Ralts. Love that. Croagunk. Solosis. The new Free Retreat Zubat. I think this one will be the optimal Zubat for Darkness-type Gym Leader Challenge players who want to play Crobat in their deck. This is the Zubat to look out for because of that Free Retreat. Really nice. Also, in Darkness-type decks, it can help you to get a turn 1 attack with Hoopa. Oop, Stonejourner. Hisuian Braviary is our rare card. Can attack for free. Place 3 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Cool. I am just apparently dropping all my cards. Brandon. Look at that. You can only use it as the last card in your hand, though. The odds of pulling that off in a limited format, almost none.
Yeah, we saw that with the Arcanine deck the last time. Not very easy.
No, not very easy at all. And then there's Altaria, which has the magical Echo attack. You can move all of your damage counters from one of your bench Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. It's a little bit situational, I think, in a limited format like this. But, I don't know. Maybe if you get some Pokemon V, let it take a hit, then you could heal it. But that's like a little wombo combo-y to me if you're asking me. Petalil. Got a new Pikachu. That's cool. Growlithe. Clink. I like that. This might be the new optimal Clink. Call sign. Search your deck for a Pokemon. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. That is quite good. If you are playing a Metal-type Gym Leader Challenge deck. Dragonair. And Lilligant is our rare with the Swelling Scent attack. For free, you get to search your deck for up to 2 grass energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. It's pretty good for Stage 1, pretty good for limited format as well. Like that. Free attacks are always good. We got Candace, new supporter card. Lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of water Pokemon and water energy cards you find there and put them into your hand. Very nice. Krokorok and Behem. It's our final card in that pack. And then our last pack for this deck. Beldum, Baltoy, Sunkern. It's another Sunkern for my Sunflora army. Phanpy, Indeedee. Yo, Smart Service. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn. Search your deck for a card, put it into your hand. Yo, I mean, if you start it.
Pretty good.
Kind of nuts. Esper. And then Incineroar is my rare. This guy is getting a little talk for Gym Leader Challenge format as well. Nice Fire-type Pokemon. 170 hit points, and then does 180 for 2 fire energy. That's cool. Quad Stone. Yo, what if I pulled off the Quad Stone play in pre-release format? Got to play 4 at a time, but you heal all damage from all your Pokemon. Regenerative Energy, not going to see any play here. And then an unidentified fossil. And that's it for my packs. So I am going to start building my deck, kind of getting my cards together. Well, I guess we'll build our decks together. So I'll wait for you to open your kit, Zeely, and we can see what you get.
Sweet. I think I'm going to go with this kit up here. Now, me trying to get this open also might be a struggle because I also just cut my nails.
All right, let me switch to your camera real quick, and you are going to be, yes, wanting that to look good, however. So just keep your eyes on the camera and make sure that it's, make sure your card's in focus.
Cool.
While you're displaying them.
So now I'm really hoping I could get either the Archeops promo or the Corlia promo, and it is looking like Rapidash.
All right.
So not too, definitely not the Sunflora, so that's fine. The Heat Boost ability seems pretty good for GLC. I can discard a Fire Energy card from my hand, and then my Fire Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage. And it reminds me of the old Volcanion EX card. And then these do stack, so if you have 4 of them in play and discard 4 Fire Energy, it does 120 more damage. So I'll open my kit from here and see what I could get.
Good luck.
Oh, you're so mad.
Oh, bro. First try? What a sack.
So you have the Rapidash, some Fire Energy. So now the Psychic Energy makes me think I got the Gardevoir line as well, which I'm happy about. Got some Ralts, 2 Corlia, 2 Gardevoir, like that. The Refinement ability just seems really powerful in this limited format. Capturing Aroma, Fog Crystal. Now, the one thing I will say, I really do like seeing the old cards in here. Like, Fog Crystal came out over a year ago, and the fact that it's in one of these pre-release kits is cool because it helps newer players get the old cards and also makes your experience more fun. So, got another Rapidash, which is cool, like him. Some Ponyta, Vulpix, and then Ninetales. I like to see the second attack that has the 120 damage for just 2 energy. Attacks like that are always pretty good in pre-release format, like we saw last time with the Kingdra. Got Arezu, Research, Bug Catcher, Magma Basin. I don't believe you got a Stadium card, so if I could get this into play, it'll stick. Ultra Ball, Zizu, and then a V-Star marker. So overall, pretty good kit. It seems like the 2 support Pokemon might be this time around the Gardevoir and the Archeops. Clink, Stunfisk. Now, the second attack is really funny because you can only use it if there's no supporter card in the discard pile, and then it just snipes one of your Pokemon for 100 damage. Probably not good in limited format, but could see play as like a fun thing. Togedemaru, Esper, Smeargle, Trainer Gallery, Malamar, which is really cool. I like him, and I think that's Xerosic on there.
Yeah. Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen Xerosic, dude.
Oh yeah, 2014, I think, 2015.
Yeah, back in the day, bro. X and Y. Oh, love it.
The colors on this card are just crazy.
Oh yeah, it really pops. Great artwork.
Frisian. The first attack, if 4 is 1, if I have Cobalion, Terrakion, Keldeo, and just them on the bench, it does 90 damage, which seems probably hard to pull off since I imagine they're all rares or hollow rares. But if I could pull that off, 90 damage for 1 energy. Psychic Energy, Regenerative Energy, Duosion, and V-Guard Energy, which is cool, like that. I definitely think this card will see some play with the Lugia.
In Standard, that is going to be, I think, one of the best cards in the set. Yeah, V-Guard Energy is going to be huge, especially in this between time when Pokemon V just rule the world before Pokemon EX come out.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to be quite big.
Dewpider, Ponyta,
Nice.
definitely use that. Venonat, Ralts, Spinda, Radiant Alakazam.
Yo!
He's cool. I like his ability, Painful Spoons. Once during your turn, I can move up to 2 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. So, assuming I'm not knocking you out in one hit, I can move the damage around, which is nice.
And it's got a Psychic. Yo!
Ooh, okay. The 4 Seal Stone. This will definitely see some play with like Mew. Now I'm hoping I can pull a V Pokemon that
Any
I can attach
Pokemon
it to.
V.
Yeah. So the ability on this card lets me search my deck for any card. It's kind of like Arceus V-Star or Computer Search if you've been playing that long. Definitely looks really nice as a holofoil. Definitely wish we got the holofoil border like the Japanese cards do.
Yeah.
But
Really makes that card pop, right?
it's cool. Metal Energy, another Wailord, and another Ninetales.
That's sick.
Happy to see that for sure.
Yo, what's Radiant Alakazam's attack?
Attack.
It's like something about hand size, I think.
It's called Mind Ruler, and it does 20 more damage for each card in your hand.
Yep. So for 2 energy, it's a basic Pokemon with 130 hit points, and you're already probably going to be running Psychic Energy in your deck.
Yeah,
So
and you're using Refinement in your deck, so you'll have a large hand size.
I think that card could be really good.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Meditite, Durant. This is fine. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and put them into my hand. Cards like that are always pretty good during pre-release format. Another Ralts, Fletchling, Dratini, Araquanid, Zeraora, Water Energy, Braixen, Lopunny, and Serena. The Serena card, very good in Standard. I could also see it being pretty good in a limited format like this. Discard 3 cards, drop to 5. Like it, love
It's
it.
just a fine supporter effect, and then if I happen to have a V in my deck, then you could bring it up.
Yep, because a lot of the times, I don't think they've ever put Boss's Orders in one of these pre-release
No.
kits, so it's nice to have that option available. Smeargle, Esper, Dratini, Chinchou, Meditite, Pikachu. Now this card is cool because it goes with the Togedemaru,
Yep, and the Dedenne.
Dedenne, and Morpeko, I think, is the other one.
Mhm.
And it reminds me of the Hitmonchan combo deck.
Right. Yeah.
So this one does, if one of my Dedenne used an attack during my, or if my Dedenne used Dede Short during my last turn, it does 200 damage total.
That's
which-
crazy.
Yeah, with Choice Belt 230, like, pretty cool. Fione, V-Star Marker, another Araquanid, Donphan. he looks like a goober.
And his attack is, I know Azul was like really laying into how bad this card was. Because if it evolved this turn, it can't attack. It can't use Overspin.
That's not pretty good at all.
No.
And
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Duosion, and then the code card. So now I do have 2 more packs.
Yeah, it's your 2 bonus packs.
You got yours from the front. I'm going to cherry pick them. See what the luck holds. So no, you cannot discard 0 with Serena. You do have to choose at least 1.
Oh, do you?
Rotom, Buniri, Dreepy.
I love that Dreepy artwork, dude.
He's so cool. He looks like he's having a good old time.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Fampy, Fletchling, Trainer Gallery Smeargle.
Yo.
Wow, the colors on the Trainer Gallery card, I'm sad that they're coming to an end in this set.
Are they?
Yeah, in the press release, they said that this was the final set with them.
What?
Which is sad because they're so popular. Zygarde, Lightning Energy, another Curlia, which is, I'll take that for sure. Torracat, Dragonair, and then the code card. Esper, Dratini, Chinchou, Meditite, Dewpider, Capturing Aroma.
That's a sick
Always
grab.
like Pokemon. Always like Pokemon Search.
Yep.
Delphox, Fighting Energy, Brandon, Altaria, and Lance. Unfortunately, didn't get any Dragon Pokemon to use that with, but overall, I'm pretty confident in my deck.
Cool. All right, so Zelia and I are going to clear the table a little bit and build our decks. Going to talk about some of our deck building decisions and what goes into building a 40 card pre-release deck. So, Zelia, what sleeves do you want for yours?
I'll use the Fury.
All right, cool. A new dual colorway. I said I'm using my clear reds. We'll put on some lo-fi while we hang out and build our decks. Just kind of hanging out, real casual like. So let's get it done. Cool. Yeah, we could do a prediction. So let's set a prediction up so you guys can predict on who is going to win game one. We'll have a nice lengthy prediction. Who will win game one? Because we're going to play a best of 3. Games go pretty quick. Andrew Zealy. Say, how long you need to build your deck? 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
I could definitely do 5 minutes.
5 minutes, bro. There we go. Let's do it. I could definitely do 5 minutes. Yeah, it ain't gonna take that long.
They basically already give you all of it.
You know, the treasure energy, though? I'm totally pulling off the treasure energy. Easy. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Also, apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Yo, Psychic Arrow. That's kind of sick. Candace. Clink. Pikachu. Petalil. Yo, I got the Petalil Lilligant combo.
Yo, should I play 5 Ralts?
You can play 5 Ralts. Yeah, that's an interesting ruling in Pokemon pre-release formats. You can play as many of a card as you open. So if you have 5 Ralts, you can play 5 Ralts in your deck if you would like to. Search your deck for up to 2 Stage 1 Pokemon and put them onto your bench. No. It's kind of cool. Meteor Mash on Metagross. Dang, that's crazy. Cobalion accelerates energy onto your Pokemon. It's a follow-up attack. Alright, here's our Ralts, our Curlias, our Carnivores. All the stuff that's like just guaranteed going into the deck. Clara, I get it. Alright, we're supposed to Clara. We're supposed to Clara for our energy and then Sunflora them. I get it. Alright, now I know Zealy's playing a fire deck, so how do I metagame him, guys? I gotta play Wailord. I got some special energy. We could do it. Alright, I got 2 Wailmer. 2 Wailmer and a Wailord. I've got regenerative energy. I'm just saying, it's not that far-fetched. I could do it. I could be that guy.
I could knock it out with the Radiant Alakazam. Now I do like that. I mean, from the financial standpoint, it's unfortunate that we did not get a Pokemon V, but for a competition standpoint, it's nice that we don't have that, where one of us got one and the other one didn't.
That's true. Oh, dang, I'm realizing that, oh, I did get a Rufflet and a Braviary. Realizing that my deck is all Psychic energy, and I don't need the colorless energy. That's kind of cool, because the Sunflora is colorless, right? Essentially. So,
yep.
That's neato. So I think I've got a 4/4 Sunflora line. We've got 4 Sunkern, and 3 Sunflora. I do have a 1/1 Lilligant. Not exactly sure about this Lilligant, though.
I really don't like the artwork on that card.
On Lilligant?
I guess I should say the Pokemon design in general.
Of Lilligant?
I like the other one, the regular Lilligant.
Dang, you're a hater, bro. I can't believe you just came out here hating on Lilligant for, like, no reason. Look at how cool Lilligant is, bro. Lilligant's nice. What's wrong with Lilligant? They got little boots on.
They made her so skinny. She's so hungry.
Come on, it's a plant. It's a plant, bro.
Feed her.
The Braviary is definitely not worth it. The Metagross is definitely not worth it. Those guys are no-goes for surely. All right, this Behem seems like a no-go. Yeah. 60 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Psychic Pokemon aren't even weak to Psychic anymore, so who cares? Alright. But we do have 3 Gardevoir and 4 Ralts. Don't need Esper. The Indeedee with the Smart Service. Yeah, that card's kind of cracked. Hypno does not need to be in this deck. But I'm telling you, this Wailord. Alright, it just takes 3 water and a special energy. So we could just ditch the Sunfloras altogether and just play Psychic and Waters. But no, how are you gonna... Okay, so then I would have to play... No. I'd have to play Cobalion. Nah, okay, yeah, we're not playing. Alright, fine. We're not playing the Wailord. There's no good way to get energy onto that Wailord. But imagine if I got the Wailord going, dude. It'd be so sick. I'm playing the Treasure Energy, and I'm gonna open it. You got your deck, Zeely?
I need to take some cards out, but this is what I think I'm working with over here.
Alright, tell the people about your deck so far.
So I have the Gardevoir line, which you also have. The Refinement ability, very good setting up. And then I have the Radiant Alakazam, which it lets me manipulate the damage on your Pokemon, and it also has an attack called Mind Ruler, and then for each card in your hand, it does 20 damage times the number of card. So it can be a pretty big heavy hitter, and it'll help. It'll make you really think about how many cards you want to have in your hand at any time. And then the Rapidash, we talked about that, how it powers up the fire Pokemon. So with the Ninetales, theoretically, if I got 2 Rapidash and 2 Fire Energy and a discard from the Heat Boost ability, my Ninetales would be doing 180 damage.
Sheesh.
And then I also wanted to put 2 Smeargle in there. I don't know if I'm going to just put 1 or 2. The first attack, Colorful Palette, it lets me look at the top 5 cards of my deck, and then I can attach any number of basic energy cards there to one of my Pokemon. So it helps get Pokemon set up very quickly. And then with pre-release formats, you usually end up playing a lot of basic energy, so the odds of you finding 1, 2, or 3 of them pretty high. And then I have a pretty decent amount of Pokemon search. I have Ultra Ball, Fog Crystal, and then 2 Capturing Aroma. So being able to search out the Kirlias or even the Gardevoirs very quickly is good, because it helps you cycle through your deck. And then everything else, pretty much explained it all. Nothing too intricate about it. So I just need to go through and count how many cards I have to make sure I'm not playing with too many.
Yeah, I'm probably rocking with something like, 40s. I'm probably at the mid-40s right now. We'll pare it down. Might go kind of thin on the Gardevoir since, yeah, I've got a 4th Ralts, but I've only got 2 Kirlia. And yeah, I've got a 3rd Gardevoir, but I only got 2 Kirlia, so I might not actually include those.
That's where I was at. I needed to make some cuts. I had 4 Ralts, but I have 3 Kirlia and 2 Gardevoir, so I had to cut somewhere.
I think I need to focus on just absolutely blasting your guys into smithereens with my Sunfloras. That's kind of where I'm at with this. My Sunfloras are actually going to be... They're going to be so sick nasty. I'm going to be using Trade. My Gardevoirs aren't even going to attack. It's just going to be Sunflora Town out here. Sunflora could do 200 damage though. Just saying. So... It's gonna be nuts. And I got my friends at Galar. Now when we're playing, make sure to be nice and viewer friendly so people at home know what we're doing with our attacks and stuff, because we're not going to have the translations up on the screen. These cards did just come out, so
Of course.
we didn't even know. I didn't know it was in the kits until we just opened them, so I couldn't have even pre-planned it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Dang it. So you're saying I gotta make some cuts. 45 cards. What's the energy situation? I think I've got like a silly amount of energy. I've also got this Indeedee and the Emolga, but they're cool though.
I like the Emolga, and it has free retreat too.
It does. So I like having that pivot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 energy is a lot. However,
You need them.
I am a deck that is trying to blast things to smithereens with my Sunfloras. Now, how much energy recovery do I have? I have Clara, I've got Raihan. I've got 2 Raihan. Okay. And that's it. So, we can definitely go -1 Psychic. We can probably go minus Indeedee. We could go -2 Psychic. I could go -1 Sunkern if I have to. Got no Pokemon recovery though. And Sunflora is my main attacker. What's Bug Catcher do?
I think
Draw
it's
2 cards. Flip.
yeah.
Reizu is pretty good. Cynthia's Ambition is pretty good. I mean, all these cards are pretty good. Okay. Was I was at like 44, wasn't I?
I think 45.
Sheesh, 45. All right, Zelia, I got an Emolga right underneath you. Yeah, I'm at 41 now. Okay. Gotta make one more cut. I really want like a silly amount of energy in the deck.
So you just have the Clara, and there is the
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is good. I could definitely go 13.
because you're only wanting to knock out 4 Pokemon.
Right. So that's 8. And then 2, 4, 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. Yeah, you're cutting it like close with 14 being able to do, but I won't need to do 200 every time. But Gardevoir does have 150 hit points.
Well, it does 10 plus 70.
Right. Okay. So you're going to be able to get away with 2 sometimes, which I like. All right. You're selling me on
My plan is working.
the. I think we're good. Cool. All right. So you ready, dude?
Oh yeah.
You guys have made your predictions in the chat. It is game time. Let us know in the chat, who did you place your bets on? Did you bet on Michael Zealy, who is looking extremely handsome in his Tricky Gym hoodie? Yes, now available at trickygym.com.
It's very comfortable. Usually I wash hoodies and they get like all pilled and very uncomfortable, but this held up really well. Very comfortable, having a great time over here.
Looks sharp, Zealy. Looks sharp. Excellent. Thank you guys so much, everybody who's already picked one up. Appreciate that. Yes, or did you place your bets on the Sunflora deck? Sunflora or Rapidash? I don't have, weakness is not on my side, but I'm pretty sure I 4-0'd you at the last pre-release, so
I mean, Sunflora only has 90 hit points, so it doesn't take much to knock out anyway.
Right.
And yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Yep. I think the most fun pre-release format I had was the Fusion Strike when we did that with the Latios kits.
That was cool.
Because it was just, yep, I'm going to attach all my energy, knock you out really quick.
Equanimus says my wife appropriated my hoodie. I might have to order a second. That'll happen. Yeah, that'll happen. Jackets, hoodies, sweatpants. None of it's safe. Anything you got that's relatively cozy? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll take.
Pay up.
I'll take heads, please.
Okay.
And I'll go first.
Sounds good.
So I'm using the Dragon Shield Fury sleeves.
Yes, and I am in the clear reds. Huge thank you to Dragon Shield for sending us these sleeves for the tabletop gameplay. Appreciate that. Got a great selection of Dragon Shield sleeves available at fullgripgames.com. So if you're placing an order for cards, always a good idea to pick up some sleeves. All right. 4 prize games. Nice and easy. Good luck.
Good luck. Draw for turn. Smeargle. Play down Ponyta. Attach basic fire energy. And play down Radiant Alakazam.
Sheesh.
Don't have anything else I can do, so I will pass to you.
Draw for turn. And I'm going to kick the game off with my beautiful full art Friends in Galar. I get to draw 3 cards. And this is going to be a very a very intense capturing aroma. I think I'm hoping for a tails to get a basic.
I think so.
Yes. It is a heads. Unfortunate. So I get to search my deck for an evolution Pokemon, which is not what I want at all. I'll grab Gardevoir, and I will put the Gardevoir into my hand. And I'm pretty sure that if Zeely has a Ninetales in his hand, he is going to win this game. I'll pass to you.
Draw for turn. So I unfortunately do not have the energy to attack with the Ninetales. I will play Ultra Ball, discard the Rapidash and Ninetales.
Oh, Ninetales has got got the Ninetales in hand, but no energy. Hypnotic Gaze will just put me to sleep. And then Scorching Breath, 120 damage would take the knockout and win the game, but no energy.
So I will grab the Ralts. I do have the Curlia in hand, so next turn I can start trading. Luckily, you are weak to me, so I can try to jump on for the win here. It's not out of the question.
Yeah, jump on.
10 damage, flip a coin. If heads, 20 more damage. With weakness, put you at 60 damage to knock you out.
Ugh. All right, so you're saying it's a 50-50 shot.
Play down Ralts, and then I will jump on for
Yes.
20 damage.
All right, we live to die another day. Draw? Well. Sunflora. I will attach my psychic energy to Sunflora, and I will use Bright Beam. I may discard up to 3 energy cards from my hand. This attack does 70 more damage for each card I discarded in this way. I will discard 1 to do 80 and take the knockouts.
Draw for turn. Play down Curlia. Play Professor's Research to draw 7.
Sheesh! What a sack! Oh, wow. The Smeargle's really cool, actually.
Play down Ponyta. Attach to Smeargle. And I will use Colorful Palette to look at the top 5 cards in my deck and attach any number of energy cards, basic energy cards there to one of my Pokemon. So I will attach 2 Psychic Energy. And then the other cards go back into my deck.
That's crazy. This seems unfair.
So now you do have one turn to find a basic Pokemon.
It's right here. I can feel it. Gloria, right here.
And
Okay.
it is your go.
Is actually a third Sunflora. So I will Bright Beam for the knockouts.
Draw for turn. Evolve into Rapidash. Evolve into Gardevoir. And Magical Shot for 120 to knock you out.
Dang, dude. There's a Ralts. Oh, man. No luck. Oh, well. Oh, well, oh, well. We'll have to get him next game. Well, that's why we play best of threes, right? That's fine. I'm going first game, too.
Easy.
Yeah, Mr. 0-4 for the, what was it, Lost Origin pre-release? Yeah. All right, well, you broke the curse. I'm glad you were able to get in there with the win, Zealy. This was big for morale, I think.
Maybe tonight's my 4-0 night.
No shot. No chance, bro.
It feels dirty, just the fact that I could almost knock you out with the Vulpix.
That did not feel good. Okay. All right. Who's gonna win game 2? I didn't give that 5 minutes, did it? Ah, man. Let me try that again. I didn't mean to give that 5 minutes. That game ain't gonna last 5 minutes, man. Delete that. All right. Here we go. You get 60 seconds to predict. There you go. That's more like it. Okay. No, we're chilling, dude. I'm running it back. This Sunflora. Listen, I took the lead. I was going to win that game. If I just had some Pokemon, the Sunflora was smacking out there for sure.
She was putting in work.
That's what I'm saying. The lone Sunflora, one 90 hit point Sunflora took half the game's prize cards. So all I need to do is find even if I had found a second Sunkern, I could have won that game. Because then I could have I had Raihans in my hand, and I could have just kept. Yeah. Anyways. Got it right here. Easy mode. I'm opening turn 1 Gloria.
I don't even think I got a Gloria in my kit.
Bro, you're a huge sack for ripping that research also.
All I needed was an energy or just something so I could trade with the Curlia.
Yeah, bro, all I needed was something too, but doesn't always work out that way. All right, I'm going first. Good luck. I'll draw for turn. And I will attach my treasure energy to Ralts. And I'll pass to you.
Cool. Draw for turn. Attach fire energy to my active. Play Capturing Aroma.
See ya. We've got another one, don't we?
It's right here.
Yeah.
Cool. It is a Tails, so I get to search my deck for a basic Pokemon, and I'll put it into my hand.
I can't believe I basically lost that game because of a Capturing Aroma flip. Yeah, I'm never playing that card in Gym Leader Challenge for sure. No chance.
So I think off of this, I want to get. I'll get the Ponyta, so that way I can start building up my Rapidash. Get Ponyta, and I'll play it from my hand to my bench. Nothing else I could do at the moment, so I will jump on for 30 damage.
Dang. Draw for turn. I'll play Wallace, so I draw 3 cards. Then you may draw a card if you'd like to, and if you draw a card, then I draw an extra card.
Yeah, I would like to.
All right, and I'll take a 4th. That's pretty cool. I've got another Ralts, and yeah, 'cause that heads flip is so nuts. Because I know that the Rapidash does 120. Man, that's tough. Okay, so I'm seeing. Oh, okay. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. All right, I'm gonna evolve into Curlia, and I'll use Refinement to discard a Psychic Energy and draw 2 cards. This is cool. I'm gonna play Fog Crystal to search my deck for maybe, yeah, another basic Psychic Pokemon. So we're gonna grab Ralts. And then, escape ropes aren't. That's kind of funny. It throws a wrench in things. I wish I had my Emolga, because then I could really take advantage of this escape rope, but I'll escape rope. Push up Ponyta. I'll send up Ralts. And then I will attach to Curlia, and I'll pass to you.
Cool. Draw for turn. Evolve into Rapidash. Evolve into Curlia. And I will use Curlia's Refinement to discard Rapidash to draw 2 cards. Attach to Rapidash. Ultra Ball, away the Curlia and the
Magma Basin.
The Magma Basin to grab. I'm gonna get another Ralts to start building up some Curlia.
Yeah, the Curlias and the Gardevoirs are just great for consistency in this format when you're relying on, draw 3 supporters and things like that. Being able to get a little bit of extra oomph in your draw is very good.
And then I will use Rapidash's Heat Boost to discard a Fire Energy from my hand to my discard, and my Fire Pokemon's attack do 30 more damage. Retreat the Rapidash.
He's going for it.
And I'll jump on for...
You're nuts.
60 damage to knock you out.
You're so nuts, bro. I'm so mad right now. That's fine, though. I'll draw for turn. Okay. Yeah, you played right into my trap. You ain't got no energy in play. You're about to get smacked for sure. You want to see the most poggers play that this deck can make? I'm going to use Curlia's Refinement to discard Sunflora and draw 2 cards. And then I'm going to evolve into Gardevoir, and I'm going to use Gardevoir's Refinement to discard... To discard Emolga and draw 2 cards. Then I'm going to use Raihan to accelerate a Psychic Energy from my discard pile to Ralts. And I get to search my deck for whatever card I want and put it into my hand. I am going to get a Sunkern, who really has just not wanted to show up to work. I've got 4 of these guys in my deck, and who knows where they are. So we'll get Sunkern. And then I will Magical Shot for 120 damage and take the knockouts.
Draw for turn. Play down Vulpix. Play Bugcatcher.
You're a sack, bro.
So just draw 2 cards.
All right.
And then I will Curlia away a Fire Energy to draw 2 cards with Refinement. Attach to Curlia. And I will play Fog Crystal. I'm going to grab the Ralts.
Yeah.
And then I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw for turn. And I'm going to evolve my Sunflora. I've got quite the hand here. I said I wanted all 14 energy. I'll use Refinement to discard a Psychic and draw 2 cards. I'll play Bug Catcher, draw 2 I draw 2 first, then I flip a coin. It's a tails, so no more draw. Okay. I'll play Sunkern down and use Capturing Aroma. It's a heads, so I search my deck for an evolution card. I'm going to grab Kirlia. You do have to watch out for decking out with all of these guys. I mean, it's only a 40-card deck, so got to be a little bit careful. I'll attach an energy to Sunflora, and a magical shot for the knockout.
Draw for turn. I will play Serena to discard a Fire Energy card from my hand to draw up to 5.
Really looking for that Gardevoir. My Gardevoir's got 30 on it, so...
And then I will evolve into Gardevoir.
Perfect.
Attach energy. Evolve into Ninetales. Play Radiant Alakazam. And then I will Magical Shot for 120 for the knockout.
Cool. I'm going to promote my glorious Sunflora, and I'll draw. Count my deck real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fine. I will play... See, I will attach... I'll play Raihan to accelerate a Psychic Energy from my discard pile to Sunflora. And then search my deck. I get to draw... I get to grab a card out of my deck, put it into my hand. So I will grab the Sunflora, put it into my hand. And then I'm going to evolve my Sunkern into Sunflora. I Raihan this energy, so I'll attach this energy to my bench Sunflora. And I will use Refinement to discard a Reizu and draw 2 cards. And I will Bright Beam for... I only need to discard 2.
For 150.
For 150, yep. So, and I'll take my prize. These Sunfloras are smacking things. Dude, the Sunflora kit, I think, is actually broken.
It's pretty good. I mean, the Raihan is also... I didn't get one of those, and that's pretty cool.
The Raihans are really cool with the Sunflora.
Evolve to Ralts. And then...
If the creator of these kits happens to be watching the stream, know that I'm a big fan of the Sunflora deck.
Research.
Well done.
And then I'll Refinement to draw 2.
You draw your whole deck. That's so sick.
And then pass to you.
Draw. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of decking out. I will Bright Beam to do 220 damage for my final prize and take the game. Oh, how the tides had changed in that match, Zealy. I feel like you might have been a little too aggressive with that Vulpix play.
Yeah, I definitely thought about that after, because the Curly, I mean, getting the Curlias out and being able to just draw through your deck faster, really good. The Raihan, I think, played a really big deal because it gets you up on another turn of energies. You already went first, and now you get to do it again.
Yes.
Because with these kits, there isn't really a way to accelerate the energy that we have.
But the Raihans.
Yep, the Raihan.
With the Raihans with the refinement ability.
Oh,
It's so good.
Because your odds of finding it way better. And then and you get to search your deck for any card. Pretty crazy.
I think this kit, I'm starting to think the Sunflora Gardevoir kit might be the kit, dude. But then again, I've only seen one kit.
Yep.
So maybe the other, so you got the Rapidash Guardy kit. I have to say, I definitely like the Sunflora Guardy kit. I think more than that kit, though you are hitting me for weakness. So
what I could have done if I was a little more, if you didn't take one more prize, I probably could have just brought up the Vulpix and then Rapidashed and tried to swing the Sunflora for knockout.
Right.
But yeah, once the Gardevoirs get swinging, it seems definitely rough.
Yes, because it's funny because the Gardevoirs can't knock each other out, but the Sunflora can knock out the Gardevoirs. So, but then the Sunflora can get knocked out by anything.
And then the Ninetales can knock your Gardevoirs out with the Rapidash.
Oh, can it? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because Ninetales. That's cool. I like the map.
Yeah,
right.
it's really interesting.
It's thoughtful. It's thoughtful. I like that. That's nice. All right. Game 3.
And I'll go first for this one.
Gonna go first. What are we thinking for the predictions? We're 1-1 right now. We've got a nice contested set. Yo, the Andrew haters were out there for game 2. You guys are livid now. The Andrew haters getting destroyed. Who's gonna win game 3? Okay, a minute on the clock. There you go. Let's get into it. Thank you guys all so much for being here, hanging out with us during the Silver Tempest pre-release. Anybody in the chat attending a Silver Tempest pre-release this weekend? If so, is there any card in particular that you're hoping that you pull? Let me know in the chat. Anybody attending a pre-release? Millennials attending too. That's so sick. Pre-releases are so fun. Honestly, they're just fun.
Oh, I love them. Yeah. Because you don't have to bring anything with you. You just get to show up, have fun.
Yep.
You leave with something.
I know. I really hope that Pokemon creates, some sort of sealed format or something. Gosh, the draft is so fun for Magic. I just wish Pokemon had a similar thing. All right.
That is definitely how I am feeling about it right now.
That's fine. All right, good luck.
Good luck. Draw for turn. Attached Ponyta. I'll hold it for now. Pass to you.
I'll draw. And I've got a pretty nice looking hand. Look at that. Wallace and Frenzen Galar. Love it. I don't want to give Zelia an extra draw early, so I think I'll Frenzen Galar first to draw 3. Okay. I like that. We've got Ralts. And we've got another Ralts. And yeah, the Sunkern's going down. For sure. So that's sketchy. I'll attach my energy to Ralts and pass to you.
Sweet. Draw for turn. I will evolve into Rapidash. Attach Psychic Energy. Play Capturing Aroma.
Dang, Zelia, you lost both our die.
Oh, I'm horrendous at this. Literally, ask any of my opponents at a regional tournament. Terrible. Capturing Aroma. So I get to grab a basic Pokemon.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go the Ralts route this time. Grab another Ralts. Shuffle my deck.
Now, were you hoping for a heads there
Um,
to get a Curlia?
not really.
Mm.
I got the professor's research off my top deck this turn.
Oh, sick.
I'll heat boost just because, and then professor's research, discard my hand, draw 7.
Yo, the heat boost for the flex. That's wild.
If this were like a PTCGO game, I'd be doing it to get the stat at the end for
Yeah.
how much damage was done. Play down Ponyta. Play down Ralts. Evolve my first Ralts into Curlia. And I will use Refinement to discard the Fire Energy card from my hand to draw 2. Evolve into play down Vulpix, and then I will Fire Main for 180 damage.
Yeah, Sunkern's gone. Okay. We'll go... Ugh. I don't love that. Because it's like, am I really going to have to sack 2 Pokemon? Really getting out the gates quick here. I'll promote Ralts and draw. And... Okay. This is cool. Oh, I can memory skip you. That's nuts. All right, I'm going to evolve into Curlia here on the bench. And I'm going to use Refinement to discard a Psychic Energy and draw 2 cards. Then I'm going to use Raihan to accelerate the Psychic Energy to my Ralts and go get a card out of my deck. So I am going to grab a Sunkern, I think, to put onto my bench. Yeah, memory skip is really disruptive because you don't have another attacker built up necessarily. So, you know, you could retreat the Rapidash, but it does kind of slow you down. And then I will attach to the Sunkern, and I'll memory skip for 10, and you can't use Fire Main next turn.
Cool. Draw for turn. I will evolve into Ninetales and then into Rapidash.
Dang.
Attach. See, the problem with me now is I want to keep all these cards in my hand.
So the wording on memory skip, someone's asking, choose one of your opponent's Pokemon's attacks, and then your opponent's, they can't use that attack during their next turn, right? So they cannot use Fire Main. Now, if he were able to switch it to the bench and move it back out, then that
Yes,
would be
then I
removed.
would be able
Yeah,
to.
Yeah, but
Attach fire to the Ninetales. Retreat. And then I will... Let's see. I only have 1 Psychic in the discard, so it's fine. I'll Serena to discard a Psychic Energy to draw 4.
okay.
Evolve into Gardevoir. And I will pass to you.
All right, Ralts did it! Hooray! All right, I'll draw for turn, and I'm going to Wallace. So I'll draw 3. Would you like to draw a card?
I would like to draw a card.
Okay. And then I'll draw an extra card because you drew a card. And then, sheesh. I'll Refinement to discard Cynthia's Ambition because my hand's going to be too big to play that card. And I draw 2. And then I'll evolve into Gardevoir. And I will Refinement again, discarding Fog Crystal to draw 2. And I'll Escape Rope. Okay. Send up Gardevoir. and use Capturing Aroma. Heads, so I get an evolution. We'll grab Kirlia. Evolve into Kirlia. And I'll use Kirlia's Refinement, discard a Psychic, and draw 2. Bench Ralts. Attach to Gardevoir, and I'll Magical Shot for the knockout.
I'll promote the Ninetales. Draw for turn. Play down Magma Basin.
So you don't have Raihans, but you have that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll attach Psychic Energy to my Ninetales.
Okay.
And then Heat Boost, so my Fire Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage.
Yep.
And then I will play the use the Magma Basin to attach that Fire Energy to my Rapidash.
Okay.
Put 2 damage counters on it. And I will Refinement to discard Gardevoir, draw 2. And then I will Scorching Breath for the knockout.
Okay. I will send up my Kirlia, and I'll draw. I'll use Refinement to discard Emolga and draw 2 cards. You'd be a little bit careful. We are nearing the end of the deck situation. And then I'm going to play Clara to get 2 Psychic Energy, Gardevoir, and Kirlia back from my discard pile. I'll evolve my benched Ralts into Kirlia. I'll evolve my active Kirlia into Gardevoir. I'll attach from hand to my Gardevoir. And I'll use Refinement to discard Gloria and draw 2 cards. I'll evolve my Sunkern into Sunflora. And I will Magical Shot for 120 damage, take the knockout.
Draw for turn. Attach the Gardevoir. I could use Memory Skip on your active Pokemon, because I believe you used all of your escape ropes. No, you did not.
How many escape ropes do I have?
I'm pretty sure you used 2, right?
No, I got
pulled
1.
2.
There's definitely only 1.
Really?
There's no way I have 2 escape ropes.
I think I'm just going to go with the... Bring that up. No, I think I have to go this way. And then I'll Memory Skip for... I guess first I'll Magma Basin.
Okay.
Magma Basin, and then Memory Skip for 10 damage.
Okay. Can you double Rapidash to do plus 60? Is that possible?
For what do you mean?
If you discard 2, you could do it twice?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. So Memory Skip, I cannot use Magical Shot next turn. All right. I will draw. Okay. I will play Arezu just to take a Peaksy Pie because I want to. I will grab a Gardevoir. And I have 2 cards in my deck. I'll evolve my Kirlia into Gardevoir. I'll attach to Sunflora. I'll retreat Gardevoir into Sunflora. And yeah, that's fine. I will Bright Beam, discarding 1 for the knockouts to take a prize.
Draw for turn. Magma Basin to the other Rapidash. Ultra Ball, Fire Energy, and Zizu. I'll grab the Radiant Alakazam.
Cool. That card would have mattered more if I was playing like a Magma Basin deck.
Oh yeah,
And you could
it would
like,
have been. It's cool.
yeah.
Um,
Also, if you had that Magma, if you had him powered up right now, I mean, my
Yep.
hand is literally like 10 cards.
yeah, yep. And then Fire Main for knockout.
Yeah. Okay, and last turn I played Erezu because I had to make sure that this card was in my deck. Raihan to Gardevoir, attach, and Magical Shot for game. GG's. Yeah, I knew, I was like, if the Raihan's in my deck, then I can retreat. If it's not in my deck, then
You just have to sit there.
I
and
have to
hope.
sit there. Yeah. So I had to check with the Erezu, make sure it was in there. And I knew that you couldn't attack with the Gardevoir. If you had a way to attack with the Gardevoir, then that play wasn't safe because my Gardevoir can't knock out your Gardevoir.
Yep.
So I knew you didn't have the energy there to do it. That was good, though. These decks were
Yeah.
fun to play.
The Raihan was like really crazy, just being able to like accelerate the energy like that.
Yeah.
Because I thought I got you with the Ralts not being able to attack, and then you'd have to bring up your Sunflora and then I'd knock it out. And I was hoping I'd be able to deck you out.
Right.
Didn't get
The
there.
second Raihan.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Wait,
sick.
your kit came with 2 of them?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I'm glad you said that because I was sitting there. I was like, I thought I already played one.
I did. A 2 Raihan. It's broken, dude. It's broken. Well, you got the stadium.
I would trade the stadium any day for the Raihan
The Raihans were broken. Right. Because not only.
because you want to use them on the Gardevoir,
Yes.
which the stadium cannot do.
Yes. The Raihans allow you to just. You get so much energy into play every time you Raihan because you're attaching like 2 energy in a turn. So you're saying like twice in the game, I'm going to get to double attach. And then I was able to gain that. I thought for sure I was going to lose the game when you came out quickly with the Rapidash because I was like, I'm just going to be down 2 Pokemon. But then when I actually read my cards and realized that I could memory skip you, I was like, holy smokes, like this is the response. This is crazy.
Yep.
So the memory skip did actually buy me a turn. I was worried that you were going to like retreat and go for the crazy Vulpix knockout again or whatever.
I thought about it, but then I was like, I think at that point you could have knocked it out with something with
could've.
the Gardevoir.
The next turn.
And
yes.
I was like, then I'd be down in energy.
Yeah.
I would have wasted a turn, not really done too much. And
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So like, but then that was huge because I put the Ralts up and I gained a turn, and then I didn't have to lose the energy because I found the escape rope the next turn. So it's like that energy was able to just get bankrolled to the back,
Yep.
and then my board was just filled.
Then
with
you're
energy.
chilling.
Yeah. Then I was huge chilling. Yeah. So that was like for a pre-release game. That was pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely
Yeah.
had fun with that. I definitely felt a lot more interactive than the last time we played it.
For sure. Yeah, that one had a lot going on. But that's just the first sets, ladies and gentlemen. We have got one more to do. What promo are you hoping to hit this time, Zeely?
I would really like to get the Archeops.
Well, let's guarantee it. One of us is going to get the Archeops.
This one was left up here from the first time. I'm feeling good with this one.
Okay. Let's, I'll open first again. Let's get into it. We're going to open new kits and see what we can find. Now, we're going to give ourselves, in order to show off all of the promos, we're going to give ourselves a reroll if we open one of the same ones, I think, right? Yeah. So if I open, we'll give ourselves a reroll if we don't get the right one that we want. Oh boy. Come on. Curlia kit right here. I'm actually low-key just hoping that I get the Curlia kit, but then with the Sunflora package.
That would be so good.
Yeah, because I got Rapidash. All right, we just saw Rapidash. Yeah. Sorry. Next. Come on, Curlia. Let's see the Kirlia kits. Archeops. All right, I'll take it. This is awesome. Archeops has got the Primal Turbo ability, which reads once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 special energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon, and then shuffle your deck. It's got the Speed Wing attack, which does 120 damage. Now, Archeops is a Stage 2 Pokemon. It needs to be evolved from the fossil, from the unidentified fossil card. So it's kind of interesting because I'm wondering if they, how many fossils did they include in this kit? Do they include any way to search out the fossils? Did they put any sort of funny, I don't think there are any sort of funny fossil search cards. Maybe there is,
I don't think there is. Not in this set, at least.
All right, and then I'll get my 2 bonus packs, and here we go. We've got Archeops as our promo, and it looks like I might have maybe the Gardevoir stuff, but then there's Lightning Energy. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what we're getting into. Okay, here's the Ralts and the Kirlias. Huge fan of that. Any successful pre-release kit's probably got to have these in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the refinement ability is just way too good. So I'm definitely stoked about that. Magical Shot, also just some great damage output for energy requirement. And then 150 hit points is just really nice outside of range for a lot of attackers in this limited format. And then who are these fellas? Okay, this is all new to me. Rotom. Rotom's got the Overhaul attack. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 cards. But it takes an energy attachment. So, yeah, good consistency at the cost of attaching an energy to it. And then it's got Mach Bolt for 3 that does 80. You'll never use that attack. Zeraora has 110 hit points and the Battle Claw attack for 1 lightning energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, it does 30 more damage. So that's 60 for 1. And then Mach Bolt does 80. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yeah, these cards.
Not really doing too much.
No. I will, at any cost, attempt to replace these in my deck because those 3 fellas are not doing it for me. We got a couple unidentified fossils, a couple of Arkin, a couple of Archeops, Shauna, Furisode Girl. All right, Shauna, shuffle, draw 5. Furisode Girl. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench, so then you can put it into the... All right, so I get it, right? You can turn 1 Furisode Girl into Overhaul, shuffle, draw 6. That's kind of cool. Couple of lucky energies, couple of treasure energies can help you get some extra energy attachments if you draw them off your prizes, right? But then you can also accelerate them into play with Archeops. And then we've got Copycat, Erazu, and Bug Catcher. So I'm not in love with the Lightning package here. I'm not exactly sure what it's going for, but I do really love the Archeops, and I do really love the Gardevoir. So that's fine. These guys are probably, maybe they go into my deck as a little bit of consistency, but I think if I learned anything from our first round, it's that all of your energy attachments really matter. So I guess the energy attachments matter less, though, if you are accelerating energy into play with Archeops. So maybe you can afford to set up with a Rotom if you are accelerating energy into play later with Archeops. So maybe that's something to consider. We got Misdrevious, Wailmer, Murkrow, Emolga. Now, Emolga, Lucky Find, can go get you your fossils, right, to then put onto the bench. So that's kind of cool because it can search out your unidentified fossil. So I do like that. Meditites, Young Rufflet, and Keldeo is our rare card with the 4-as-1 attack. If Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion are on your bench, it does 220 damage. That's funny. Toxapex. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, does 120 more damage. Matang and Lance, the Dragon Tamer, can help me get Dragon Pokemon into play, but I don't think that there's any real impressive dragons in the set.
From pre-release format, no.
I mean, single prize dragons.
Yeah,
Obviously, there's Regidrago, but then even Regidrago is pretty terrible in this format because what are you attacking? I guess there's the Dragonite.
Yeah, there's the Dragonite.
The Dragonite's cool. All right. But then it takes 4 energy to attack.
Yeah.
So, are you ever getting that online? We've got Whalmer, Dratini, Phoebus, Phanpy, Litten, Ninetales, okay. Armaldo, okay, this is a fossil guy, right? If your opponent's active Pokemon has 100 HP or less remaining, it's knocked out.
That seems really good.
That's kind of cool. I like that. Ferrothorn. Okay, so nothing really of note there. Leafy Camo Poncho. Whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to the Pokemon V-Star or V-Max that this card is attached to. So it's an anti-boss card. I like this. Sandpot Trap. For 1 fighting energy, does 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. That is cool. Yeah. Spread 30 to everything, 140 hit points. If you could get that out turn 2, you could really...
Oh, you're chilling if you get that out.
If you get it out turn 2, you can really wreak some havoc with that card. Just saying. So, that guy's something to think about. But you'd have to get it out quick. Later in the game, that's not going to matter as much. Got a little Clink, Petalil, Litten, Murkrow, Swablu, Clink, and Klinklang. Let's go! When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. This card is very strong in a limited format because it just has 160 hit points. It
powers itself up.
It powers not just itself, it can power up anybody on your board. And you can accelerate any type of energy into play. So you evolve it, just go search your deck for 3 energy, and there you go. So I know I've got a couple of Clinks. Maybe we get Klinklang into our deck. We pulled a Serena. That's nice. Serena is very good. Just as a draw card, and then of course if Zealy is lucky enough to pull a Pokemon V, I can gust it up. And then Gym Trainer, draw 2 cards. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw 2 more cards. That's fine in a limited format. We'll definitely consider slapping that into our deck. Now, I would like to maybe find something that does just jive with my deck. So let's, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a hodgepodge, mishmash right here, but we'll see if we can find anything. Gosh, that Dreepy is so sick. Vulpix, I do have a Ninetales, so that's interesting. That's our second Emolga. Now I'm thinking, all right, we can maybe actually rely on the Emolga's lucky find to help set up our Archeops potentially. Chimecho has the Dreaming Tone attack. During your opponent's next turn, if an energy card is attached to the defending Pokemon from your opponent's hand, that Pokemon will be asleep. Wow, okay. So that's kind of funny. If they try to power up the Pokemon, they go nighty-night. We got Bunnyary. Yo, Revenge Druddigon. That's so sick. This card has been out for so long in Japan.
He's been waiting for this card for so long.
I have been waiting for this English version of this card to come out for so long. This is so sick. Love it. And it's even relatively centered. So that's sick. Love it. Great for Gym Leader Challenge. And we got another Archeops. Let's go, dude. What a busted pack. Fantastic. That is wonderful. The Druddigon is really good in Gym Leader Challenge formats because of its revenge attack, which does 160 damage for 2 energy if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your last turn. I mean, if I'm playing Fire and Water Energy in my pre-release deck, it also would be very good in a limited format. But this card would be much better with a card like Raihan if my list had Raihans, but it does not, and Archeops can only accelerate special energy into play, and there are no special energy that provide water or fire in this kit. So, not sure that I'll be able to utilize Druddigon, but a very cool card. We've also got Archeops, but I need more fossils or more Arkans or something like that. Primordial Altar, nice stadium card. You can look at the top card of your deck and discard it, so it could be useful. Dedene's got the Dede short attack. You can use this attack only if one of your Togedemaru used Togedash. Okay, I get it. And your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. and a Quad Stone. Now we're on to my bonus packs. The kits only come with 4 packs in them, but since Zeely and I are doing house rules up here at Full Grip Games with our own little pre-release, we open our bonus packs, for the deck building, just because it's a show. All right, we're putting on a show. It's for entertainment value. 2 more packs. We've got another Clink, a Bunnyary, Mismagius. This card is cool. If this Pokemon has full HP and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put 8 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, and its Eerie Voice places 2 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. We got ourselves a little spread deck here.
That seems really powerful in pre-release format because there's no boss's orders.
Nope.
Just let it sit up there, spread damage, and then once it's knocked out.
Yup, that's crazy. Emergency Jelly? This is crazy. At the end of each turn, if the Pokemon this card is attached to has 30 HP or less remaining and has any damage counters on it, heal 120 damage from it, right? So that's just like an instant heal. Imagine that your Gardevoir hits my Gardevoir for 120. Boom. There we go. Emergency Jelly. No more. Araquanid, Stonejourner, and we've got our final booster pack. No hits so far. Can we get a hits? Marini. We're just saving all the hits for Zeely. Misdrevious. Swablu. Swirlix. Another Rotom. Another Lance. And no hits. We've got Victini. Attach up to 2 fire energy cards from your discard pile of Pokemon in any way you like. Yeah, no, not exactly doing it for me. Claydol. Worker, though. Yeah, I'll take that. Sunflora, my beloved. I wonder if I got a Sunkern. I could play it. All right, and that's it for my kits. Zeely, it is your turn.
This will be a rough one, trying to get this one open again.
We are looking for the Kirlia kit. But if you see a kit that you want, you could keep it. Like if you see...
Yeah, I feel like the Kirlia kit is going to be like every other one just because all the other kits come with Gardevoir.
Yeah, if you see an Archeops kit and you want it, take it. If you want to see a Sunflora kit and you want to take it. But if you get another Rapidash, reroll.
Sunflora, I could definitely see that going.
Yeah, the Sunflora deck rocks. So
I'll see what it's like, and I'll grab my 2 extra packs. So it looks like I'm working with a Sunflora. Looks like I got the Lightning package as well.
So maybe your Sunflora Archeops?
Yep, that's what it's looking like. Sunflora Archeops. I like that. That seems kind of fun. Because the Sunflora also works with Special Energy.
Right.
So I got 2 unidentified fossil, 2 Arcan, and 2 Archeops. Shauna, Furry Soda Girl, some Lucky Energy, more Sunkern and Sunflora. I got Escape Rope and a Raihan, which is really good. We saw how well it worked in the last match. I'm a little worried about my draw power this game since I don't have the Gardevoir to work with.
Ooh.
But I do have cards like Copycat, Wallace, and Cynthia's to go for looking for cards.
Copycat does seem really good if you're defending against a Gardevoir deck.
Yes, because you're going to build your hand up, and then I can just go right after it.
Right.
Spinda, Pikachu, Noibat, Togedemaru, Sandile, Noivern. Now, in pre-release format, not so good, but I think the first attack is really cool. Radiant Hunt, just knock out any Radiant Pokemon in play.
That's funny.
A second Noivern.
Yo!
Darkness Energy, Anorith. I don't believe you got one of those to play your Armaldo, so I'm very excited about that. Meowstic with the Inviting Ears ability. When I play this Pokemon from my hand to evolve one of my Pokemon, I can search my deck for up to 2 supporter cards and put them into my hand. Definitely going to want this. Hopefully I can get the Esper with it. And Glalie, and then Code Card.
Yeah, that could be cool. Just a nice consistency card, especially since you don't have the Curlias.
Yep. Definitely need something to work with over there. Fennekin, Spinarak, Beldum, Krogunk, Solosis, a third Arcan
Nice.
like that, Frostlass. I don't believe I will get a Snorunt or Candace, but if I do, I can always use the Frosty Jail attack, 20 damage, and if I play the Candace, 90 more damage. Grass Energy.
It's not water.
It's very late. Breaks in, Morpeko, and Capturing Aroma. Definitely like that card.
Yeah.
And then I believe I have almost all the pieces for the Morpeko attack.
Yeah, I think you're kind of pulling them all.
So I'll have to look to see what I have going on there. Another Pikachu, Ponyta, Venonat, Dupiter, Spinda, Esper, there we go.
Sick.
Mawile V.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's psychic. All right.
First attack, flip a coin if heads, discard an energy card from your opponent's active Pokemon. Not bad. And then second attack, 100 damage, discard a random card from my opponent's hand. Not really swinging for too much,
It's not, but it does take colorless energy.
which is very fine.
Yeah.
Fighting Energy, Unidentified Fossil, Anorith, and Matang. Petalil, Litten, Murkrow, Swablu, another Rotom, Gym Trainer Reverse Hollow,
Okay.
Arcanine. So the second attack on this Arcanine is pretty cool. 100 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon V, it does 100 more damage. If you get the Rapidash kit, it works really well because I know a big struggle some people have is knocking out opposing Pokemon V.
Ah, yeah.
Lightning Energy, V-Guard Energy, Duosion, and Regenerative Energy. I honestly might just throw those in my deck so I can search them out with Archeops.
Yeah, for sure. You might as well.
Another Smeargle, Litten, Petalil, Chinchou, Ferroseed, Krokorok, Rapidash Hollow, Grass Energy, another Krokorok, and Candace, and Glalie. So now all I need is the Snorunt, and I could use Glalie's second attack, Big Mouth. If I played Candace from my hand during this turn, it does 260 damage. Then last pack, Marini, Indeedee, Baltoy, Sunkern, Clink, Blaziken VMAX.
Sick.
He's cool. I think that's May.
Is it May hanging on to
I don't know if-
Blaziken's leg?
Yeah, I don't know if they gave her a different name in the
That's
anime.
pretty sick.
He looks really nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Keldeo, Grass Energy, Ninetales, Honchkrow, and Hypno.
All right. So that's it for our kits. We are going to build our decks and put on a little music. So, got some jams to listen to while we craft our decks. Come on, Lo-Fi. I know you can do it. And we'll let you guys predict. Oh, the Lo-Fi machine broke. Come on. Oh, it's muted. There it goes. And we'll do a prediction. Who do you think's gonna win game one? Five minutes while we build our decks. Cool. How you feeling about your kit so far, Zealy?
A little underwhelming,
Yeah.
just with the fact that I don't have Gardevoir to work with.
Right. I definitely was feeling like my last kit was nuts. I didn't know it, like, when I first was like, oh, Sunflora. But now
You're looking back at it.
I'm like, dang, Sunflora. Sunflora was actually, like, the dopest, for sure. I'm a huge Sunflora fan. Yep, Battleclaw just seems kind of bad. I think I like these Emolgas better. Turn 1, though. You could play one Rotom, and I might as well play. I don't have, like, any basic search either. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Do I have some Fog Crystals? Probably have Fog Crystals, right? Got one Fog Crystal. Okay. What else I got in my kits? Anything cool? Take a quick scan through my stuff again, my supplies. Mischievous, Swirlix, Marini, Raquidid, the Emergency Jelly. Just saying, maybe. The Mismagius. I got Mismagius and Mr. Maybe. Could see it. Petalil, Togedemaru, Primordial Altar, and another Archeops. The Druddigon. Probably not in this deck, but that Druddigon is gonna make its way into my Gym Leader Challenge deck, so I'll set it aside. Chimecho. Probably not. Gym Trainer? Yeah. Serena? Yeah, probably. I think I got Kling Clang and Clinks, but I don't think I got any Clangs. That's my suspicion. I think I got 2 Clinks and a Kling Clang. Palossand, but I don't think I got Sandygast. Armaldo, Ninetales, Litten, Fampi, Phoebus, Dratini, Whalmer, Matang. That's not the guy I'm looking for. No. Alright, I did get a 2-1 Mismagius line, though. So, it's kind of interesting. If I want to play the Mismagius, it's not unreasonable. Or the Mischievous, or what? Yeah, Mismagius. What does Mischievous do? Confuse Ray, flip a coin on Confusion. It's not great. I think the Mismagius might be a little bit of a meme. I have to get it out, like, turn 2. But then again, like, what am I really doing in this deck?
I think it seems pretty good, because you're already playing the Psychic Energy.
It's true. I don't have any way to bring anything back from the discard pile. I don't know. Could be a waste. Definitely want our Gardevoirs. Definitely want our 2 unidentified fossils. But I don't have any. Definitely want our 2 Arcan. Definitely want our. I'm playing the 2 holographic Archeops. The one I pulled. And the pre-release promo, definitely. And then we've got, I mean, I'm probably just playing like an Archeops Guardy deck. A Guardiops. It's probably what we're doing. With Emolgas to help set up, and like the Emergency Jelly. And Primordial Altar. Thank you guys for all of the, huge thank you to Azul for that raid. Welcome everybody from Azul GG's chats. Thank you Azul for the raid. Hopefully you had a good night. Great stream. Anybody that was at Azul's stream, how did Azul end up in the tournament he was playing in? I think I saw that he was playing in a tournament. So if you haven't already, definitely make sure to check out Azul GG, one of the best players in the world. fellow Full Grip Games sponsored player and a good friend of mine. Thank you, Azul, for that raid. Just need to play enough. He went 5-2. Cool. What deck did he play? Flying Peak, Espeon, Arceus. Nice. Yeah, Espeon's super good against Giratina stuff. And Sableye. Espeon VMAX. Kind of a funny card. You know? It's just straight up bad for a long time. And now all of a sudden, relevant. Kind of like Flying Pikachu, honestly.
It is really cool that the format evolves like that, where
Right.
cards that everyone disregarded are now really good.
Yes, right, for sure. Okay. Let's see, how many energy am I rocking with? We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 special energy, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 12 energy. That's plenty. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. 2 Emolgas and a Rotom. Easy. That way, if I happen to, start my free Sodi girl, I can get Rotom into the active and do its thing turn 1. Or Emolga into the active and do its thing. But I'm definitely not sold on... This Zeraora, I have no idea what this thing is doing in this kit.
I have it in there right now. Free retreat.
It does have free retreat, but I definitely prefer the Emolga. So, I think I'm cold on that guy. And then I think I'm not. The thing is like, cards like this Mismagius are way better in Gym Leader Challenge than they are in a limited format like this, because in Gym Leader Challenge you can build a whole strategy around using this card, right? And you can like bring it back and recycle it. This is a very powerful card, but I don't think that this deck that I have here really supports this card in the way that it needs to be supported. I think you want to play this card with other spread type attackers. In Gym Leader Challenge you can play Spell Tag, you can play Blacephalon, you can play Dragapult, cards that place damage counters just like this Mismagius, and you can build a whole strategy around that. But in this particular format, I think your odds of getting this thing out quickly and then doing relevant amount of damage with it, in a deck that doesn't have any other cards that spread damage, just not really believing in it. You got your 60 together?
I'm trying to take out 2 more cards, I think. I'm trying to get in some more basic energy there for the Sunflora.
Cool. Yep, that's the deck.
Honestly, I think I'm fine with the 2/2/2.
A 2/2/2 what?
Archeops.
Oh, that's what I'm rocking.
Yeah, because I have a 3/3/2, but I need the space.
Yep. That's the thing, there's not that much special energy. So...
Gonna take a quick count of my energy just to make sure I'm not going in with too little. 12. You played 14 last game, right?
I did.
It's fine.
I'm at 12 right now, though. Oh, but you're the Sunflora deck. I played 14 or 13 or 14, but I had like a ton. Too.
Yeah.
There was never any question. I could have discarded 4. when push came to shove, I could have discarded. I could have done 3 every time with those Sunfloras. There was never a question. If Sunflora was attacking, I was doing 200 damage. Yo, what's up? UCISO Art. You're going to your local pre-release. I think that the Gardevoir Sunflora kit with the Raihans is like the best kit you can get. In my opinion. If you have Sunflora and Gardevoir in your kit, you're cruising. Because Gardevoir, obviously is broken with its draw ability. Sunflora can one-hit KO anything. So you can just like plan out your game because Gardevoir has heft, 150 hit points, and is hard to knock out. But Sunflora can knock out anything. So you just kind of like promote the Pokemon that's right for the situation. And with Raihans, you should be able to have like enough energy in play. And then you also have the disruptive attack on the Ralts, which is so insane because a lot of these attackers in this pre-release format only have one attack. So the Ralts is like actually really good, which is, surprising.
Yeah, and with the lack of switch cards, you do have to retreat
Yeah,
and lose that energy to be able to attack.
for sure. I was a little bit sketched out after that Game 1 donk from Zealy. They were able to run it back. I think it's just a testament to how insane that the Sunflora Gardevoir deck is, even battling against weakness. Just did not really care. All right, Zealy, would you like heads or tails?
I'll take heads, please.
Heads it is.
I'll go first.
Sounds good. All right. I've got to mulligan. Nice. The lucky energies, they draw a card. That's cool. Get a little extra draw power. I'm worried about decking out, man. I think you have to take the draw on the lucky energy. Yeah. So got to be careful about that. Could come back to bite you. But I can't believe I opened the first kit and I was like, oh man, Sunflora. And then I fell in love with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wow. That's pretty good. All right.
Draw mulligan.
Yep. Good luck.
Draw for turn.
What's that Spidna do?
For 1 colorless energy, the attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon, and then your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused.
That's crazy.
I'll play down Sunkern, play down Unidentified Fossil, attach to the Sunkern,
Okay.
and then I will pass to you.
I'll draw for turn. I'm going to bench Ralts, attach an energy to my Emolga, and use Shauna to shuffle my hand into my deck and draw 5 cards. Definitely loving the consistency of these Emolgas. I pulled 2 of them. So both of them, they have free retreat. So my odds of opening a free retreater are very strong. Also, Lucky Find just being a nice consistency booster for your deck seems good. So definitely into that. You draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. And as I suspected, I will be using Lucky Find to go get those fossils out of my deck because there's no real way to search those out. So have to try and get those into play as quickly as I can.
Nice. Draw for turn. Cards in hand.
I've got 6.
6. I'll evolve into Arcan, attach to Spinda, and I will play Copycat to shuffle my hand into my deck and draw 6.
Nice. Oh, my poor Emolga is going to be confused. So sad.
Now this would have been the fun deck to have the Radiant Alakazam with.
Oh my gosh, with the Spidna and yeah, that would have been cool. Drax wants to know, tell me why I'm falling in love with those clear red sleeves. I love the clear red sleeves. These are like my favorite sleeves to play in when I'm for like casual games, not tournament, but for casual. I absolutely love these sleeves. I think they're super dope. The clear reds.
Play down Esper, play down Sunkern, and I will Dizzying Spin to do 10 damage to each of your Pokemon, and then you're confused.
All right. Draw. I will bench my unidentified fossil, evolve Ralts into Kirlia. How many cards are in your hand?
4.
It's not a lot. I'll attach a lucky energy to Kirlia. Do I want it? No. I'll attach a psychic energy to Kirlia. I want to save the lucky energies to accelerate into play with Archeops later, so you don't really ever want to just attach those. And then I will copycat for 4. It's not a lot, but I can refinement after the copycat, so I'm okay with that. I'm a little bit scared of the Sunkerns. It's funny to be scared of a 40 hit point Sunkern, but I am scared of the 40 hit point Sunkern. And now I'm thinking like, if I had Mischievous in my deck. Alright, we get 4. I'll bench a Ralts, and I will use Refinement to discard a Psychic and draw 2 cards. And I will... Yeah. I'm going to go for Lucky Find. Heads. So I get to search my deck for an item card and put it into my hands. And I think I am going to go for a Capturing Aroma.
Nice. Draw for turn. I will play Shauna, shuffle my hand into my deck, then draw 5 cards. I'm really hoping to hit an Archeops here or the Sunflora.
It is tough without the Kirlia. You don't get any extra dig, right?
Yep. The Gardevoirs make me nervous because they have 150 hit points, so I will need to find 2 energy per Gardevoir.
Right, and without the refinement, you're kind of just really
hoping.
You're relying on those supporters.
So I did get a Sunflora, and then I will attach to the Sunflora and Dizzying Spin for 10 damage to each of your Pokemon, and you're also confused.
Still confused. I'll draw. I'll evolve. Oh, yeah, thank you. I'll evolve my Ralts into Kirlia. And, got to see how this one goes. I'm going to Capturing Aroma. All right, I'm going to Capturing Aroma. Heads. This is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I probably should have used some refinements first, huh? That's fine. I do really want to, I have to get his Archeops into play, so I'm going to go get Arkin. That's kind of like the requirement, I'd say. I am going to lose this game if I don't get Archeops into play, I'd say by, next turn, so that's fine. Then I will play Serena, and I will discard all 3 of these cards to draw 5. I don't need that bug catcher, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll use Refinement to discard Fog Crystal and draw 2 cards. And I will use Refinement again to discard Ralts and draw 2 cards. And I ended up missing the Gardevoir, of course. That's fine. We'll bench Unidentified Fossil. And I'm ready to pop off next turn, okay? Next turn. Yeah, that's it. Huh. I don't really want to, knock myself out as the Emolga. Really. So I'll just attach to this Kirlia, and I'll pass to you.
Draw for turn. Play down the Zeraora. Cynthia, draw 3.
I get the Zeraora now. It does hit for weakness, I guess.
Play down Sunflora. Capturing Aroma.
Yep. Heads.
Evolution.
Yep.
Cool. I'll get the Archeops.
This is funny that we're both taking so long to like set up. Whereas it felt like with our last matchup, we were both like turn 2, turn 3. Now we're like really taking our time. We're gonna be slugging once our Archeops are in play, but setting up the Archeops in pre-release format is really tough.
Yeah.
Finding the fossil, no Glorias.
Because you can't even start with it either.
You
just
can't
have to
start
wait
with
and hope
it.
for it.
Right.
I'll evolve into the Archeops.
Yep.
And the only way I could take a knockout would be with the Sunflora, which I'm not really feeling at the moment. So I think I'm fine with just Dizzying Spin again.
Okay. All right. I will draw, and sure enough, there it is. I can do so many refinements. I'm going to evolve my unidentified fossil into Arkin, and I'll play Arezu to search my deck for some evolution Pokemon, and by some evolution Pokemon, I mean just literally this Archeops, and put it into my hand. I'll evolve my Arkin into Archeops, and let's see, 2 special attention on 1 of your Pokemon. Yikes. Okay, so they can only accelerate to 1. That makes sense. We'll refinement away Free Sodi Girl and draw 2. And then I'll evolve into Gardevoir. Huh. Not a lot of cards left in the deck. Spinda's got 90 hit points, huh? Sunflora could knock out my Gardevoir pretty easily. I see. I see. Uh-huh. There's no Pokemon recovery, so now that I'm really taking a look at the way I've constructed this deck, I only have 4 attackers. There are 2 Gardevoirs, and there are 2 Archeops. So, that is interesting. Okay. So let's attach to Gardevoir. It's Primal Turbo. And I'll accelerate 1 treasure energy to my Archeops, because I don't want to deck out. And I'll retreat into Gardevoir, and I will Magical Shot for 120 damage.
Draw for turn. I will Raihan.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Attach to the Sunflora. Search my deck for a card. And I'll grab that. It's unfortunate I had to waste the Raihan on an energy card to use with Sunflora. Not really. If I had like the Curlia to draw into them, it'd be a lot better, but unfortunately don't really have that.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. And then I will Bright Beam the V-Guard energy and Lightning energy to knock you out.
Okay. Gardevoir down. We will promote Emolga and draw. I will... Yeah, only one thing I can do. I'll Primal Turbo. That there. Okay. And attach this Psychic Energy to Archeops. I will retreat. And I will Speed Wing for knockouts. This Emolga is on my bench. It's late.
Draw for turn. Attach Lucky Energy
Yeah,
and Primal Turbo.
sure. Archeops really got a lot of hit points, man.
Oh yeah, he do.
Like way too many.
Attach Energy,
Yeah.
Free Retreat the Zeraora, and Speedwing for 120.
Okay. So short of the knockouts. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to evolve into Gardevoir. Attach an energy to Gardevoir. And I will Speed Wing for 120 damage.
Draw for turn.
Yes.
I'll play down Meowstic.
Do you draw a card because of Lucky Energy?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I draw 2 from Lucky Energy.
Yeah.
And then I draw for turn.
Okay.
I'll play down Meowstic, use Inviting Ears. When I evolve it, I get to search my deck for 2 supporter cards, put them in my hand.
Yeah.
I'll grab the Clara. I'll just grab the Clara.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting bodied here for sure.
Escape Rope.
Oh. We'll send up a Emolga.
Clara.
Bro, this man about to spin to me.
I think I'll just get the Sunkern just to get it.
This is so sick.
Spin to
Yeah.
attach,
Uh-huh.
treat, and then Dizzying Spin.
There goes the Archeops. All right. And 10 to everybody else. Okay. I will draw a card. Huh. I can't win. I'll attach this energy to my Archon. I'll attach Emergency Jelly to my Gardevoir. I'll retreat and Magical Shot for the knockout.
Draw for turn.
Yeah. Just take the knockout, bro.
I'm trying to see if you can get the Archeops back out and oh. Okay. Retreat. Attach and then Speedwing for knockout.
Oh, I baited the heck out of you, bro. Flat for game.
Oh, I'm sad.
Could you have taken the knockout with your...
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know. I think you've got the better matchup, so I'm going to take that win and run with it, bro.
I had the Wallace in hand, so I could have dug for the other energy.
When I told you to just take the knockout, I didn't see the flap. So then I just started I was like, he's about to win. I was like, I need to read all my cards just to make sure that I was like, oh my God, his guy's only got 30 hit points left.
I should have looked. It's late.
It is late, man. That's part of the
fine.
charm. That's part of the charm of the second best of three. Yeah. Mistakes happen. That makes things even spicier. Yeah, Zeely's deck is better, so everybody better predict on Zeely for game 2.
The Spindo was actually putting in a lot of work. Than what I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, the Spindo was cool. Yeah, my deck is bad actually. There's almost no redeeming qualities of this deck, but it's cool though. Yeah. Honestly, I'm like, I should put the Drudagon in here with like a fire and a water. I should have put a lightning energy in here. I should have put that dang Zeraora in here.
The free retreat, really good.
I just ran out of time. I only got 4 attackers in here.
Yep.
I needed more than that. Yeah, at any cost, you know. At any cost, I needed to have another attacker in the deck. Oh, should I have decked out? Did I have a... I didn't have a lucky energy. Those were treasure energies.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, they were treasure energy. They were treasure energies on my Gardevoirs. Not... I was intentionally not... I think so. I don't think I had a lucky energy on any of my guys. I think they were all treasures. Yes. I was intentionally only attaching the treasures because I was very close to decking out. Yes. So to my knowledge, I only attached treasures.
Yeah, I don't believe you had any lucky energy in play.
No, because I didn't proc it once.
Nope.
Yeah, so yeah. Those were treasure energies, not Zeely had lucky energies on. And I reminded him to grab, which makes me think I would have seen my own.
Yeah. So I'll go first for game 2.
Sounds good. Cool. All right, best of luck.
Draw for turn. Sunkern. Attach lucky energy. And play down Spinda.
There it is.
And I will pass to you.
I'll draw for turn. Ooh, 2 can play this game. I'm going to play Fog Crystal to search my deck for... This card should have never been in my deck. Yeah, right. I'm already going to be so close to decking out. We're going to go get Ralts, and I'm going to check and see what other duders I got in here. Like how many unidentified fossils, how many Archeops. Yeah, how many of my attackers can I actually get into play? All right. We got... All right, there's... Okay. Looks like I can get 3 of my 4 attackers into play, so that'll suffice. We'll go search out Ralts with the Fog Crystal and put it onto our bench. Then I'm going to attach Lucky Energy to my Emolga. And... Oh, I can play a supporter card. I'll play Erazu. And with the Erazu, I'm going to search out 3 evolution Pokemon. I would like to get a Gardevoir. I would like to get a Kirlia. And I would like to get an Archeops. Those are my choices. And then I will use Lucky Find to go search my deck for an item card and put it into my hands. I will grab the unidentified fossil.
Cool. Draw for turn. Play down Sunflora. Gloria.
Solid.
I will get Sunkern, Esper, and unfortunately I cannot grab the unidentified fossil since it only counts as a basic in play. So I think I'll grab another Sunkern. So I'll go with those 3. Attach V-Guard Energy, Treat, and Bright Beam for the knockout.
Sheesh. All right, that's a lot of pressure. I'll draw. I've got Kirlia.
And then did you draw a card for the
energy?
Oh,
thank you. Lucky energy. Cool. I'll put Primordial Altar into play, and I can look at the top. Well, not yet. I'll bench my unidentified fossil, and I will use Refinement to discard a Psychic Energy and draw 2 cards. Huh. This is feeling extremely sus. I do not think I can win this. Your deck is just faster than mine. And I'm going second. And it's so hard to get these Archeops into play. You've only got 2 cards in your hand?
Yep.
If there's an energy, I'm losing. Let's... Oh boy. Can't really afford Deshauna. Alright, let's Primordial Altar. Yeah, discard that for sure. Get that thing out of there. And then I will just attach to the Kirlia and pass to you.
Draw for turn.
Hope you don't knock it out.
Evolve into Sunflora. Clara for the energy. And then Primordial Altar. I'll keep it. I probably should have done that before I Clara'd. And then I'll Bright Beam for knockout.
Okay, this hurts. I'll promote Unidentified Fossil and draw. I will evolve into Arkin and Shauna. This seems bad. This is real bad, yeah. Okay. Get 5 cards. Primordial Altar. Flap for 30.
Bright Beam for knockout.
All right, let's go. Dude, the thing is so broken. The Sunflora is so broken, dude.
Yeah, the 10 damage just
it fixes everything.
It fixes it.
Oh my gosh, it fixes everything. All right, so we're going into game 3. I'm going first. I feel like I definitely need to go first because I'm realizing this. All of my attackers are stage 2s, and I've only got 4 of them. This deck is extremely poorly constructed. This deck is constructed like it was constructed at 2 a.m. Definitely.
I'm feeling that for sure. Yeah, the Rotom not really doing too much for you over there.
The Rotom's terrible. Well, to be fair, the deck came with 2 of them. At least I was smart enough to cut one of them out.
Did you put any lightning energy in the deck?
No. I wish I had 1. That was something I immediately regretted.
Yeah, because I was going to say...
I could attack with the Molga.
Well, I mean, you could attack with the Rotom, and I think it one-hits the Archeops.
Oh, if you have 3 energy on it,
yeah,
does like 80? Yeah, I guess, right? Yes. So I should definitely be playing at least 2 lightning in here, but that's fine. You know, I didn't do the math. I didn't metagame and look at your Archeops and be like, I ought to hit that for weakness. It's a cool thought, though. All right, I see it. Okay, I see it now.
We're going off just vibes.
Yeah, I was just going off just vibes alone, and I'm telling you, the Rotoms were killing the vibe there early on, but Maybe they're better than my Emolgas. Maybe. But then again, I would not be finding these fossils if it weren't for the Emolgas, so they have been doing that. All right, game 3. Going first. I'm feeling confident. I'm going to summon a fossil to my hand turn 1 and get the turn 2 Arkin, and that's going to lead me to victory here. Told you. All right. Good luck.
Good luck. Have fun.
I'll draw for turn. I will put down unidentified fossil. I will attach treasure energy to unidentified fossil. Put down primordial altar. Discard it, and you go.
Draw for turn. Lucky energy. Cards in hand.
4.
4. Copycat.
Yep. Gotta let her rip. See, what kind of items can I get out of my deck? I guess I could Lucky Find next turn. That seems reasonable. Go get like a fog crystal or something so I can get some dudes.
Unidentified fossil.
Dang, he's got one too.
Primordial altar. Don't want her.
Nope, that card's terrible. If I had had my, my 5 o'clock brain, I would have cut that card immediately.
And then I will pass to you.
Draw for turn. I'll evolve into Arkin. Primordial Altar. Arezu is a fine card to have in the deck, so we'll keep it there. And I'll attach Psychic Energy to Emolga, and I'll Lucky Find. And we'll go search our deck. For a Fog Crystal. Make sure there's at least a couple of special energy in here. Cool, there is 2. Alright, that'll do.
Draw for turn. Attach to Sunkern. Shauna.
Yeah.
Now I'm really hoping to find an Arkin this turn.
Right.
So that way I could start swinging next turn.
It's the speed of the Archeops is huge. It's so hard to get this thing out fast. So difficult.
Imagine how sick it would be to get the Omastar V out of your pre-release kit.
Whoa, that'd be so sick. It just pops the Arkans into play. That would be awesome. Gosh, imagine just go get your... That'd be so sick.
Play down Spinda, evolve into Arkin.
Yeah, Seed Bomb, you won't.
I will not. I'll retreat into the Spinda.
Okay.
And I will Primordial Altar. Dang, I really want that card too. I'll pass to you.
Draw. I will evolve into Archeops and play Fog Crystal. Go search my deck for Arolts. I'll attach a Psychic Energy to my Ralts, and I'll use Primal Turbo to accelerate 2 special energy from my deck to my Archeops. And then Let's see, I'll shuffle up in Primordial Altar. And then I think I'm... You've got 3 cards in hand?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could just go in with the Archeops, but my hand is... Okay, but I could check... All right, so I check my top deck first. Yeah. And if it's good, then I keep it there and attack. But if it's bad, then I probably Lucky Find one more time. All right. I'll Lucky Find. Or no. I'll Primordial Altar. That is ironically the card I would have searched out with Lucky Find. So I will just keep it there because it's about as good as it gets. And then I will Speedwing for 120 damage.
Draw for turn. Evolve into Archeops. Attach Regenerative Energy.
Yep.
And then Primal Turbo.
Yep. I'm sorry I hated on you, Primordial Altar. You're what I need. This is the best draw card I've had, and it doesn't draw. It just helps me to discard the cards I don't want, which is ironically nice when you're dead drawing.
And then I'll Primordial Altar.
Yeah, see, as we are both dead drawing. Was this card you kept on top last turn?
No.
Oh.
I'll get rid of the Sunkern. And then I'll Speedwing for 120. And then you draw a card from your Lucky Energy.
Yes, good remembering. Lucky Energy, and then I'll draw for turn. There we go. Now we're kicking it into gear. I will Gym Trainer, draw 2 cards. And I will Capturing Aroma. It's a heads, which is exactly what we needed to see. Because I can go get Kirlia, which is quite good. I need a backup attacker. Stat.
I'm working on one myself over here.
The Archeops ain't gonna live forever, bro. Okay. And then when there's like no cards in your hand that you can refinement away, I will refinement to discard the psychic energy and draw 2. Holy smokes. The emergency jelly. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, this game is turning around. Let's go. The jelly. I'll attach treasure energy to my Kirlia. And I'll Primordial Altar. Keep it. And then I will Speedwing, and at the end of the turn, if this card has 30 hit points or less remaining and has any damage counters on it, heal 120. So we just healed 120 since it has 30 hit points remaining. And we do 120 to your Archeops.
And I draw a card from my Lucky Energy.
Yep.
And then draw for turn.
Yep.
Gym Trainer for 2. Primordial Altar. I'll keep it. No, I lied. I'm going to discard that.
It says at the end of the emergency jelly is at the end of each turn, not at the end of your opponent's turn. It's at the end of each turn. So, perfect. It's just like, what's that, Goldberry from the Neo sets?
Yes.
Yeah, something
I
like
believe
that.
So.
Yeah, just like Goldberry from the Neo sets.
Attach Treasure Energy. Yeah. And Primal Turbo.
Yep. I knew the emergency jelly had to come. There are too many guys with 150 hit points to do 120 damage. It was like with all the Gardevoirs hitting each other, I was like, "It's got, come on." It's got to work once.
And then I will Speedwing for 120.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'll refinement. I'll refinement the Psychic, draw 2. And then I'll evolve into Gardevoir, attach Psychic to my benched Ralts and Alshana. Oh, I needed to draw an extra card. Cool, Shauna. Yeah. Because of the lucky energy. Okay, we get 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. And was this Ralts down last turn?
I think so.
I think so too. I feel like it was. I just attached to it. I feel like it was down last turn, yeah. I'll evolve into Curlia. Someone in chat can stop me if I'm cheating. I'll refinement away the Ralts to draw 2. Okay. And then Primordial Altar. Keep it there. And we'll Speedwing for knockouts.
And I'll draw from the lucky energy.
Yes.
And then draw for turn. Gloria. I'll grab the Zero Aura.
Okay. Surely you have Sunfloras in that hand.
Treat.
My man.
Down horrendous.
Down her. At least you get to knock
Yeah,
out.
it's something. Battle Claw for knockout.
Okay. Oh, the Battle Claw. I'll take my lucky draw, and then draw for turn after I promote Emolga. Yeah, because I'm not awake right now. I'll evolve into Gardevoir, and I'll attach an energy to Gardevoir. Primordial Altar. Right there. Magical Shot for knockout.
Attach. Primordial Altar. Discard. Cynthia for 4.
Okay.
Sunflora. Bright Beam for 150.
Yep. And I'll draw. And we'll Magical Shot for game. And that's it. The midnight pre-release. Zelia, you performed better this time.
Yes.
You got a couple of wins. Even that one, I'd say that set should have gone your way.
That jelly completely changed the tide of the game.
The jelly really messed everything up that game, yeah. And then in game 1, maybe a 1 a.m. fluke or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't see the flap happening.
I was baited.
You were baited. Just take the knockout, man. My I showed you the Archeops. Showed you the Archeops in my prizes. Like, what can I do? My last attacker's right here.
I was like, yeah, smooth sailing. And you're like, flap.
Oh, man. Well, it was a lot of fun. What are your closing thoughts on the kits? Anybody going to a pre-release this weekend? What are your closing thoughts on the best kits, the best decks, the construction of the decks?
It definitely feels a lot better than the Lost Origin kits. Whoever did a great job, whoever made them did a great job this time. I love seeing the older cards in there, like Fog Crystal, Raihan, Clara. Those to me felt like very powerful cards throughout every match. I definitely, if you're going to a pre-release, I would definitely hope for the Gardevoir kit with a Raihan or 2 in there. The Raihan felt
seemed nuts.
Great.
Yeah. You could see how stuck you got without the refinement.
Yep.
It was just like you're sitting there like, man, I'm really not drawing enough cards where I'm over here just
Yeah,
eating.
because that's the rough thing with the Sunflora deck is you want to play a bunch of energy,
Mhm.
and by doing so, you don't really have a lot of room for supporter item cards.
Right.
So you're just kind of struggling between the balance of energy cards and consistency. Because there were even times when I was like terrified I wouldn't get the energy I needed.
Right. I think Archeops is a great card in Standard, but the reason it's a great card in Standard is because you don't have to play those fossil cards.
Nope.
You could just Lugia it out into play. And obviously it's got a great ability when you have access to all the broken special energy in Standard format. But in a limited format, having to actually get the fossils into play is a huge pain.
It's a little rough.
Yes, it's not easy. So the Archeops was fun. I'd say it was like cool in pre-release. But if you pull the Archeops thinking you've got the best card in the pre-release kit, it's not.
Nope.
Right. It's the best card for standard play in the pre-release kits. But in a limited format, the Sunflora and the Gardevoir are both like miles better, I'd say.
Yeah, the Sunflora just hits for like the right amount of damage with the energy, like 80, 150. Just you're asking for anything you could get with it.
Yeah.
220 with the against V Pokemon. Like you're almost hitting almost anything. Like stage 1, stage 2s, and V Pokemon.
It used to be like if your opponent pulled a Pokemon V, they might just sweep you. But like with the Sunflora, it's like that V Pokemon's a huge liability.
Yep, that's going down in the
That
turn.
thing's
if you
going
did.
down 2 prizes easy. So that's kind of cool because it makes it less, lopsided if someone happens to get into a Pokemon V.
Oh yeah.
So I do like that. I feel like single prizers have been kind of, wanting to occupy that space where they could actually trade favorably with Pokemon V for a long time. So it's nice to see them kind of get up to that power level. So, yeah, closing thoughts. It was a lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed it. I think that for anybody going to a pre-release, the Sunflora Gardevoir kit is definitely the best one you can get. With the Raihans, that felt like unlimited power for sure. Yeah, it was very, very strong. And you don't even have to mess up your energy flow because the Sunflora just takes all colorless. So that was very cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Zealy.
Yeah, of course.
Make sure to check out fullgripgames.com for pre-orders. We've got singles pre-orders from Silver Tempest going up
Today, technically.
today, like soon, very soon. So make sure to check back at fullgripgames.com if you're looking to pre-order singles from the shop. Supporting the shop at Full Grip Games directly supports the content that we create here on Tricky Gym and helps Zealy and I to collect our paychecks. So we very much appreciate you guys shopping at Full Grip Games. And with that, it's bedtime.
Oh, cannot wait.
Yes, I'm going to sleep good tonight. Happy Halloween to everybody celebrating this weekend. I'm going to be dressing up as Professor... the dude guy.
Turo.
Professor Turo, yes. Going to be dressing up as Professor Turo and Natalie as Professor Seda this weekend. So very much looking forward to passing out trick-or-treat candy and booster packs
Ah.
that we got for the Pokemon Center. Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Should we rate anybody? Are there any like late night streams? Or any people from across the pond streaming? Anybody? I don't know any of these people. Anyways, you guys all have a good night. See ya.